All right, folks, sorry to jump in a little bit early on you today. I know you're probably going, oh, it's not 9 o'clock yet. That's when Dan does his update from home. But actually, we do it based around everything else that's going on around our world, around the house. That's why we call it At Home. Obviously, I can only do it when I am at home. And today is one of those days that I am here for the moment, but it's going to be Zoom meetings and in studio. We have all kinds of things going on today. You don't need to hear my life story. That's not why you're here. You just want to catch up on some of the headlines. I get it. I appreciate it. By the way, I am Dan Gresham. This is my home. Glad to be in yours this morning. We've been doing these updates on a daily basis for almost 5 months now, and much more casual. This is not a newscast. This is not, this is just me at my house telling you what's going on and observations about things that are happening around us and trying to keep you updated. Appreciate a shout out this morning. If you want to jump into the comments section, I see your comments. See, I can go, for example, I can see the first person who was here this morning, Kirsten Thomas. Hi, Kirsten. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning to George as well. Anita's here this morning. So is Cheryl. So see, I can see you. So if you want to say good morning wherever you're watching from, like Vanessa Hoffpower did, love it. Because I know it's just my way of saying hi, your way of saying hi back. You can tell me what's on your mind this morning if you want to. It's up to you. Because of the shortness of time this morning, I kind of want to jump straight into a couple of things. I want to show you what's going on with power. And I'll go straight to KFDM.com where you can go and get updated on the situation. You see that where it says power restoration. But my suggestion is while we try to keep up with it, if you really, it's important to you to know the most accurate, latest numbers from Entergy, then go to the source, go to Entergy. Because as quick as we can update, they've got something else going on. I'm just going to show you real quickly. This is the big map. But if I take you over here, of course, that is Beaumont. And all of this red that you're seeing there, that's Southwest Louisiana. That's Lake Charles, Vinton, Sulphur, among others. And look, there is, if I push all the way in, look, south of Vinton, there actually is some green. And then one other spot way up there, but for the most part, and with good reason, they lost thousands of transformers and 328 miles of wire that are down. They've got to rebuild the system. And you can see if you're in Southeast Texas, in Orange is by far the largest area still without power. We can check. Let's look at the numbers. You can do this too when you go to Entergy. You can see that it says in Jefferson County, as of this moment, there are 93 outages versus Orange County, where they're below 9,000 now. 8,616. That's pretty good considering that they at one time were at close to 300,000 out just in the state of Texas. So the total number now is just over 9,000 in the state of Texas that are without. And again, if you're in this area, if you're, off of Sunset Drive or you're back in Pinehurst or West Orange and you don't have power yet, know that Entergy is saying they expect everyone in their service area, everybody, to have power by tomorrow. I know that doesn't hold you a lot of hope today when it's going to be, 93, 94 degrees. But still, it's that idea that it's coming. Hold on to that hope. That's a hope that folks in Southwest Louisiana don't have. They're talking that it's probably going to be 2 or 3 weeks for Lake Charles. And then surrounding areas might be even longer than that. It is, as the man said, it is what it is. You just have to come to terms with it and live with it. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to speed along. You wish that there was. But considering the numbers, again, and where we are this morning, it's pretty impressive. But again, Entergy has gone out and gotten thousands of people out working the streets literally and putting lines back up and getting things going. So kudos to them. We did an interesting piece Kelsey did this morning because I mentioned to her, think about, what this does to the economy. As bad as it is for some, it's good for others. If you're a hotel owner and you have all these linemen coming in and staying at your place for 7 to 10 days, if not longer, that's a boost to your business. If you're a restaurant and you're feeding these people, or if you're the ice company and you're providing ice for those people, that's a boost to your business. So this morning we talked to a couple of restaurant owners, and they were anywhere from 750 to 1,600 meals they were making a day. They were feeding them breakfast, lunch. They take lunch with them, and then they would feed them again at the end of the day. So again, a lot of folks working really hard trying to get power back on, and they are making significant progress. I wanted to get that out there to you this morning. I also wanted to talk just real quickly about the fact that you can also go to our Facebook page. I want you to check up on this. We're going to start doing, it started today. People are asking, what can I do? How can I help? What can I do for those folks over in Lake Charles? My heart goes out to them, but I just, I don't want to send something they can't use. But I want to do something. Well, here's a way that you can help. The Salvation Army is on the ground in Lake Charles in Southwest Louisiana. They are feeding people. They are housing people. They're just trying to get them to a point where they can move forward. If you make a donation by going to kfdm.com/cares, or to fox4beaumont.com/cares. That money will go into the hands of the Salvation Army. They will feed people. $10 to feed a person for one day. $30 if you want to feed a family a meal. That's what it costs. And then I think $100 feeds a whole family plus more, as you can imagine. These guys know how to stretch the dollars. But the reason that we're doing it this way, this drive, is because we feel like by giving cash, by making a monetary donation, it puts the power in the hands of the agencies. When you start buying things and you say, well, I'm going to buy diapers, I'm going to buy whatever it happens to be, then you're taking a chance, you're assuming that's what these people need. When in fact, maybe that's not what they need at all. Maybe they, instead of needing diapers, what if they need Insure? It's on the other end of the spectrum. By giving them cash, it puts the power in their hands to be able to do that. So that's effective today. Again, go to the website, kfdm.com/cares, and then just follow the prompts, and you can make your donation. And we hope you'll do that. And then next Tuesday is going to be our day of giving, and we're really going to talk and drive the point home that you can do that. All right, to kfdm.com, we go real quickly this morning. Just again, kind of an overview. We will have another day of relief from those pods, point of distributions. They will still be set up in Jasper and Newton County, which, by the way, you still have about 6,000 people in those two counties that do not have power this morning. But the Jasper Newton Electrical Co-op says it's coming. They're working hard at it. You can also go in and see the story about Lake Charles residents, what it looks like over there, what they're doing to try to get things back up and running. And the city of Orange, the mayor there, urging residents not to forget, while you're dealing with hurricane and hurricane restoration, that there's still the issue of COVID to be concerned about. And he knows pretty much firsthand, because the mayor of Orange, Larry Spears, actually tested positive and has had COVID-19. So he wants everybody in his community to know, that it's out there, and it's something that maybe you want to keep in the back of your mind as you start getting out and being among the community. Certainly social distancing, not a bad idea. All right, I'm sorry that's it, but that's all I've got this morning. I promise I am looking at all the different things that came in. Cindy says, I read yesterday there are 6,000 electrical workers in Southeast Texas, biggest ever post-hurricane effort. And I think you're probably right, Cindy. And I think the numbers are actually higher than that. And I know they're higher than that in Southwest Louisiana. It's amazing. Joe says, Entergy doing a great job. We're from Orange, staying in a hotel in Dallas. We know they are working around the clock. And we're hoping, Joe, that you can be back home in Orange very, very soon. We miss having you here at home. All right, that is it for me. And again, if you don't mind, give us a like, the little circle with the thumbs up, or if that's not what you want to give us a sad face or whatever. Just give us I guess what I'm saying is just give me acknowledgement that you were here this morning and that we can see it and we will appreciate it. And of course, we also remind you every day there are different ways that you can get the information, not only KFDM.com and our Facebook page, but you can also go to Twitter. You can follow me, Morning TV Dan. Also on YouTube, we have a channel. It's Dan's at Home. If you ever miss these or if you want to catch up, we post all of these onto the YouTube page. You can also subscribe and it will send you out alerts and you'll know when we're doing one of these. Okay. So again, thank you all. Appreciate your time. I do. I value it. I can't tell you how much it means to know that you're involved. You're with the community. Reach out to somebody today. Think how easy it would be to change somebody's day in Orange that you might know that's been struggling. 7 days. Today is 7 days since hurricane made landfall. 7 days without power. You could change their world today simply by calling and saying, why don't you come over and have lunch? How about supper tonight? In fact, why don't you just come on? Why don't you guys crash out at our place? And hopefully tomorrow you're going to get up and go home and you're going to have power and we'll all be restored, right? At least here in Southeast Texas. And we'll hold out hope for our neighbors there in Lake Charles. Okay, again, go out and make it a terrific day. I look forward to talking to you again bright and early tomorrow morning. But till then, you be safe.